I've kept this channel pretty apolitical so far. But where's the fun in that? Let's get divisive. I'm going to be intersplicing this with another video I made about this topic, but I didn't post because I was laying a lot of information out there about myself, which I don't like to do that. Okay, I like to play my cards at certain times, all right? Otherwise, I like to keep my cards close to my chest. I don't want everybody knowing all my information. When it comes to time for you to know it, you'll know it. Like right now, I'm finally talking about my political thoughts and all that kind of shit. All right. You come to my video for my opinion. If you don't, leave, okay? If you're gonna get offended, well, get offended and write a comment and tell me how much of an asshole I am. I'm all ears, okay? But save the bitching until the end. That's all I'm asking of you. Save your bitching until the end, all right? Let's just keep it civil until then. Can we do that in the current day? Can we do that? Can we be civil? Can we have differing opinions without somebody getting pissed off? At least until they actually hear the person's entire point? A lot to ask, I know. Yeah, no, but let's just jump right into this shit. I do not care if you support Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, okay? Because I don't vote. I am not participating in it. I don't have a horse in this race, okay? Now, if I'm being honest, I do like Donald Trump more as a public figure than I like Kamala Harris. He's more entertaining to watch. I don't think anybody's going to disagree on that. He just is. He's just more likable than.
Okay, I can first.
After two. Please make it stop.
Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, she really needs. Well, she ain't got no time to stop doing it now. But man, that shit's annoying as fuck. Do her own supporters even like that? I don't know. That shit is annoying. But before we get into the meat and potatoes of this, which is Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, let's first talk about this because I really should have made a video about it at the time, but I didn't. I want to do it now, though. I want to say something about it now. Biden, you old motherfucker. You're the president of the United States of America. You represent me. You cock. You fucking old shit. You old fart. I keep saying old, but I mean, there's old people that are cool. You're an old person who's weird. And now you're an old person who's a coward. Everybody knew you shouldn't have ran. But no, you decided to do it. And okay, listen, I don't think you should have did it, but you did it anyways, and if you're doing it, do it. But you didn't do that. You did it, and then the first debate you got in, you fucking bombed horribly. So spectacularly, the people that supported you were just like taken aback and was like, yo, whose man is this? Your own people were saying that. Man, you got fucking decimated, right? Which, okay. But after that, you went radio silent. You went so fucking silent, people thought you were dead. People thought the President of the United States had passed away and nobody said anything about it. And then, finally, word comes out from the White House. Something was said. Actually, no, nothing was said. It was a letter that says, oh yeah, I'm dropping out of the race. Pretty much. Like, you're, what? What? Wait, what? You're dropping out of the race? You just said, like, a week before the debate, you was like, oh, I'm gonna blow this guy out of the water. He's got nothing on me. I beat him in the last debate. He's a fucking coward. He's this, that, and the other. You're talking so much shit, and then you get in one debate and lose, and you quit? Not only do you quit, you cower and go hide for days, and then quit? Oh my god. This is the president? This is what's representing America? Oh man, we're fucked. We are living in the last days of Rome. This is what it feels like. This is what it feels like. I mean, our own leaders can't be strong and face the music. I don't like Biden, but you know what? I will say this: if he went out there and lost with some dignity, then I wouldn't have been too mad. You know what I'm saying? If you shouldn't have ran in the first place. Like, if he would have just not ran at all, I would have also been like, hey, great. But to start and then in the middle stop, that's not, no, there's no honor in that. There's no honor in doing that. That's not cool. It's not like he stopped because he something bad happened to him, like how Donald Trump, and I hate that this happened. And this shouldn't happen to nobody, anyone. But he got an assassination attempt on him. Let's say if that happened to Biden, if he would have stepped down after that, I would have been like, okay, I mean, I kind of get it, though you really shouldn't do that. If you're the president, you're supposed to be like a strong figure for America. You're supposed to stand and keep going because you're supposed to show to the rest of the world that we can't be stopped. We're not going to be stopped by threats. We're going to keep going. That's what you should show. But no. Instead, what you showed was that you're going to be stopped by threats. And not even a threat to your life. Not even a threat. No. You'll stop because somebody's insulting you. Or because somebody put a little bit of pressure on you. You're going to stop. That was not cool at all. And I do want to say this, though. There are times when, yes, quitting in the middle of something can be understandable. And I can respect it. There's very few cases and a very few contexts where that can be, but I want to make sure I make that clear because all respects to my nigga Krillin in Dragon Ball.
That's better. I'm done.
He fought his best. He did everything he could, but he realized I can't hang with you. You know what I'm saying? I tried my best. Sometimes it can be respectable to do that and to step down. But it really depends. But you really got to give it your all. Biden did not give it his all. He went out in the first debate, and you held off on having this debate for as long as you possibly could. So now the next person who's gonna run after you, they gotta rush and they gotta try to do all this shit like really fast because they only got so much time to fucking run. It's like But some people are saying that he didn't step down, through his own validity. They're saying he didn't step down by himself. They're saying that they forced him to step down, which if that's the case, damn, Democrats, y'all going crazy, for real. But the person who they picked to run, who they nominated, Kamala Harris, what the fuck? I mean, what the fuck? People didn't like her in 2020. And from what I fucking heard of Kamala Harris's record and what she's done as a judge, which if you don't fucking know, please look it up. Please look it up. Look at the people she put in prison and the reason she put them in prisons for. And look at the colors of their skin. The reasons you putting people in prison is so fucked up. You're tearing apart so many black families for fucked up reasons. But again, please look it up. Look up what she's done. It's very sad. It's very horrible. And that I just can't even fuck with her for that. Like, annoying shit aside, like if I would have looked at her judge stuff and seen that she was actually out there helping the community and being this fucking good figure, even if she wasn't doing shit for black people. If she was just being above the board judge. But no, she wasn't even that. At the very minimum, she wasn't even that, So, Kamala Harris, fuck you. I don't like you as a person. I don't like you. That being said, though, you were nominated to run. Even though you were fucking not liked at all that much in 2020. Somehow, right as soon as, you were nominated, or not even nominated, right as soon as you were announced that you were going to run, suddenly the whole fucking world loved you. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Am I missing something? Was there like some secret love for her that was just silent or something? What was up with that? Why didn't that support? Where was that support at when Biden was saying he wanted to run? Why didn't nobody suggest, hey Biden, maybe you're too fucking old. Maybe you should let your vice president run instead. Like, I mean, if she has this much love, you would think, right? But I don't know. It just seems kind of weird that all that love came out of nowhere. I'm not trying to get into conspiracy, even though just because it's a conspiracy doesn't mean it's innately untrue. But I don't know. It did seem kind of strange. I don't know. But whatever. Okay. She's running. She's saying she's black, which I don't agree with. Stop fucking saying you're black. You're not black. And I promise you this. If she loses, she will never claim to be black again. No, wait, no. Yes, she probably will. She will probably claim to be black again if she tries to run again. And even if she wins, I promise you this. She's not going to claim to be black until she tries to run again. All right? Because she thinks she can fool people into it. Definitely, if she wins, she's definitely going to believe that. And she's going to probably go more full force into being, this, I'm black. Hey, everybody. What's up, my jive homies? How you doing out here? Like, it's like fucking, Frank from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I'm gonna say my name.
Well, now you're just
Don't
stereotyping.
say folk show.
That's how it feels to me when I see that, though. It's like, You're not black, lady. Stop. Stop it. Just stop. Okay? Now for Donald Trump, though. Donald Trump, he's just an entertaining figure. That's it. They're just fucking politicians. They lie anyways. No matter what they say, they're not telling the truth. And they say a whole lot without saying shit. There's a great episode of Frasier where they perfectly demonstrate what I'm saying right now, right? Where they basically show this politician guy talking, and Frasier comes up to him and is like, okay, so what are your fucking actual policies? Like, what do you actually believe in? And the fucking dude answers like Kamala Harris, or like fucking Donald Trump, or anybody really. He basically just says, well, I think that we should make the country into a better place. Well, like, okay, yeah, who doesn't think that? He's just saying very general shit. Oh, or he says like, oh, I think that we need to stop the bad people. What does that mean? Everybody wants to stop the bad people. Who do you think is the bad people? He's not saying anything. I want to also point out, reference something else here. It's a great channel. You should check it out. It's called Counter Arguments. The channel doesn't make videos anymore, but there's a whole catalog of videos. It gets your mind thinking, which is what you should be doing. Instead of going out to vote, you should be thinking. You should be learning. You should be turning your attention towards something that's going to improve you. At the end of the day, it's just about somebody who's entertaining. That's it. Not that I'm voting anyways. I'm just saying that as people, as entertaining figures, who is entertaining and who's not. Donald Trump is just the most entertaining. That's just the truth. I think people even that dislike him can admit that Donald Trump is entertaining. Kamala Harris with her fucking laugh is not entertaining nobody other than people that are coomers and that got a thing for older ladies. Other than that, I don't really think that anybody genuinely fucks with Kamala Harris as a person. You know, they might just do it because they dislike Trump politically, but there's a reason why Trump is always mentioned in everything, even in conversations where they dislike him. They mention him so fucking much. I mean, he gets so much free press. Honestly, he didn't even have to fucking put out political ads because people talk about him. Because he's an entertaining guy. Even before he ran, he was an entertaining person. He was in movies. He was in shows. He was in all this fucking shit. There's literally a song from the 80s called Donald Trump Black Version. He's an entertaining guy and people like to talk about him. And it's been that way for years. Okay? Politically, though, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I agree with everything he says and Donald Trump is the best because Donald Trump has the right policies and all this kind of shit. I don't believe anything he says. I don't believe shit he says. And you shouldn't either. If you believe any politician, you've made a mistake. Here's what you should be doing. You should be getting your own shit together, which is what I'm going to be doing, or have been doing, is getting my own shit right, getting my own shit straight, and stop depending on politicians to fix the world for me. I'm going to fix things that I can fix. And if anything else, like nukes, destroying the country and all that kind of shit I don't have any fucking control over, any say over, I'm just going to hey, what can I do? I got to leave that shit in God's hands. You know what I'm saying? If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. But until then, I'm just making the place better for my, I'm trying to make things better for me. You got to make things better for yourself. You can't depend on those politicians because I promise you, no matter who wins, no matter who you support, at the end of the day, it ain't going to really change that much for you, I promise. But that's my opinions on it. And that's also goes into the case of like why I don't vote, right? Like let's just talk about that for 1 second. Why I don't vote and why I feel voting is fucking ridiculous, right? For at least voting for the president. If you really think that they let you decide, you gotta let me know what you're smoking. You gotta let me know what do you drink? What is your drug of choice? Okay, because hey, you living in La La Land. I wanna get there too. Okay, I wanna feel that. No, but okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to insult people out there that do vote. I'm sorry. I'm being a dick. I'm being an ass. That's wrong. If you feel that voting does something for the president, voting for the president does something, hey, that's your opinion. I'm really not trying to shit on you too much, but I don't believe it because I think that at the end of the day, they're going to decide who they want. And even when they do decide who they want, whether it be a candidate you like or don't like, there's still people who actually make the decisions that are not voted for, that are going to make the decisions either way. It's almost to the case that the president is really just a figurehead. Honestly, they don't really do shit. They're just kind of just like a face. That's really what it is. But I mean, now I will say this though: voting for mayors and voting for like other offices There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying you shouldn't vote in those things because that really has more of a direct impact on you and your community and things like that. So I get those. It's a lot of things that makes that different from the presidential election, right? But yeah, for the presidential election, that's just bullshit. George Carlin said something about that where he's just like, while y'all are going out to vote, I was at home jerking off. But just like it's so much stuff that goes into that. It's just like, again, work on your own self, your own shit. Stop worrying about politicians doing things for you, okay? Mayors, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, yeah, I get it. But worry about things that are directly affecting you right now that you can actually change. Which, by the way, I want to say this. I fuck with America. I love America. I think America's cool. I don't have any issues with America. Of course, there's some things America does that is bad and I don't agree with, but in general, I have no like animosity or hate towards it. I mean, it's like any other country. Every country has a fucking bad thing, you know? Whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, trash America. No, I'm not saying that because at the end of the day, all these countries are the same. There's always some bad shit going on anywhere. Okay. Okay. All right. Now that being said, though, I want to touch on these last few things though before I go. Before I let you go. I'm just gonna show you. I do have a "Make America Great Again" hat. It is a very nice hat. I do not have it because I am voting for Trump. As I've said before, I am not voting. I have this hat because
I just talk president talk to troll. I don't give a damn about Trump or Kamala. I'm bullshitting. I don't give a about Donald Trump, Kamala Harris, or the presidency of the United States of America. I don't give a my nigga, because it ain't never been.
I kind of use it as a marker. Let's say, for example, I know a nice girl and I'm really liking her a lot, and I'm thinking, this girl might be the one, but I'm just not sure yet. Gotta put it to the test. This hat is the test. She might invite me over to her house one day, come over with this thing on and be like, hey, what's up? With the hat on. And she'll be like extremely happy or extremely pissed off. And if she's extremely pissed off, well, that's a person that I shouldn't fuck with. And if she's extremely happy, well, still not a person I should fuck with, but I will definitely come inside and get some poo-tang, After that, I'll leave her alone. But, in general, I know it's a girl I wouldn't want to fuck with because I don't know. I feel like anybody who feels very strongly either way about this, about a hat, I probably shouldn't fuck with them. Now, I do have a friend who is very much for Donald Trump and very much against Kamala Harris. Nothing wrong with that. And, I mean, I guess you could say we have different political opinions because I don't vote, but I don't feel like he's a bad guy for voting for Donald Trump or even that he has a Trump hat and that he's, doing all that. But I know at the end of the day, he's not like obsessed with Trump. He's not fucking loony with this shit. He just wants to vote for the candidate and he's a cool guy, by the way. If you're watching this, bro, you're a cool dude, my guy. You're a good friend and I know you're not a fucking crazy guy. All right, there's some people that really do get crazy with this shit. They like fucking have murals of Donald Trump and they're jerking off to him at night. Like, bro, chill out. Like, it's not that serious. He's a guy. All right, he's just a politician, and all politicians lie, and I'm sure he knows that. But uh, he agrees with Trump's politics, and he wants Trump to be in office. There's nothing wrong with that. And even though I know people that are on the opposite spectrum of him and want to vote for Kamala, and I don't know nobody that wears Kamala stuff, but they want to vote for her though. I don't even know what Kamala's slogan is, to be honest with you. But even if people are like that for Kamala, I don't feel no type of way towards you. If you're not being loony about it, I don't think there's anything wrong with you. We just have different opinions. Not everybody's got to think like me for them to be my friend or somebody to be somebody I talk to. I think that social media has really fucking just made people extreme in a lot of ways. You know which we gotta talk about social media one day. We gotta have a video just about social media one of these days. But yeah. Oh, and now my thing I want to say about Kamala Harris. You ready for this? I would fuck Kamala Harris. Yeah. I would have sex with Kamala Harris. I would if she gave me the chance to get that Kamala. Oh, I'd wreck that Harris. You know what I'm saying? Not because I like old ladies or something like that. I really don't. I don't even think she's hot at the moment. But if you ask me, would I rather fuck her or Donald Trump? I'm fucking Kamala Harris But if you ask me, would I rather fuck Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, I'd probably kill myself. When she was younger, yeah, I would fuck Hillary Clinton when she was younger, no doubt. She was a nice white bitch, and I don't even like to play in the snow. But Kamala Harris, if you go back, if you like go back like 20 years, it's 20 years, man, she was hot, ish. Not exactly my type, but she was hot-ish. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely say if you go back 20 years when that dude had those two girls on his arms and one of them was Kamala Harris and they were high on whatever the fuck, I would definitely fuck with Kamala Harris then. That dude with the no hair, he was on a talk show or something. I can't remember his name, but that nigga's a pimp, bro. That nigga's a real ass nigga, bro. He fucked both of them bitches that night. Man, that's how I want to be like when I'm older. But anyways, yeah, that's my thoughts. I know I'm very crude. I know I'm very vulgar with the way I explain stuff, but I think I'm getting something across here. Which is that don't take this shit too seriously. All right? Don't be so fucking serious. Life is short. Life is too fucking short to be fucking mad at people for political things. Okay? It's really not that big of a deal. Actually, I'm going to end this on a clip from Dave Chappelle. Y'all have a good one, though, okay? And have fun. If you vote, have fun voting. Get out there and do your thing. And, you know, I'm going to be at home. You know what I'm saying? Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris. I'm going to Kamala. I'm Kamala everywhere. That's my new term for busting. I'm going to use that. If she wins, that's going to be my new term. I'm not going to say coming anymore. I'm going to say I'm Kamala. I'm Kamalan. I'm Kamalan. I'm Kamalan. I'm Kamalan. I'm Kamalan. All right, everybody. That's it. I'm done. I've embarrassed myself enough for one day. Peace.